Hello class, welcome back to your literature class again. So today we will be doing the last poem from the poetry section, Treasure Trove book, that is the 9 Gold Medals by David Roth. So before proceeding towards the poems, very important to be known to know something about the poet. So who is the poet here is David Roth. He is David Lee Roth, who was born in October 10 in 1954, and he is also known as a American rock vocalist, songwriter, actor, author and a famous radio personality who moved to California with his family at his teenage. Now since his childhood he had a lot of passion for music, so and then that passion for music was also visible. What he did is join a band in a high school, and then he was also known as the lead vocalist in California based on hard rock music. Okay, Van Halen is the band. In the midst of 1980s, he launched a successful soul vocalist career, releasing many gold and platinum albums. In 2012, Roth and Van Halen made a successful comeback with his album A Different Kind of Truth. See, more than about his poems or his writing, we are much more accustomed of knowing that he is a vocalist. Okay, he writes beautiful songs, he composes them and he sings too. Okay, now let us talk about his writing 9 gold medals. Okay, so the athletes had come from, as I said, this is the story. This is the story or the poem about the athletics, about the Olympic game. Okay, athlete. So the athletes had come from so many countries to run for the gold, for the silver and bronze. Many weeks and months in training, all building up to the games. Yes, as we know that this is a great this is a great Olympic game. So there are lot of competitors who are well prepared, well practiced in order to get the bronze or the gold for their country representation. No, so here similarly they are coming with a continuous or strenuous training behind them to win all gold, silver and bronze medal. All round the field, spectators were gathered cheering on all the young women and men. Then the final event of the day was approaching, the last race about to begin. So Olympic usually goes for days, right? Similarly, there are a lot of spectators, there are a lot of audiences who are cheering up for men and women. Now they are different people who are taking part in the games. They see, they get too much attracted by their game, how they play the game, right? So they start cheering for them. Now similarly, the track and the field galleries that were all packed with the spectators, they were all cheering for different participants. Okay, one after the other, the games and events passed by, and the time came for the final event, and excitement reached to its crest. Okay, the final round had come. The loudspeakers called out the names of the runners, the 100 meters of the race to be run. The 9 young athletes stood there determined and poised for the sound of the gun. So what happens? Now the final run is being made ready. Okay, the blocks were all lined up on the racing ground. The 100 meter race was about to begin. 9 athletes were ready to run, and what they are very much dedicated. They are determined to look up the position of the respective starting blocks, ready for the whistle, and they're ready, composed manner. They were all kept in a composed manner. They were just waiting for the whistler to give the whistle and then them to run. Now the signal was given, the pistol exploded, and so did the runners on hearing the sound. But the youngest among them stumbled and staggered, and he fell on his knees to the ground. Now out of these all 9, the whistle was already given, the signal was given to run. What happened? The pistol fired, and then all the contestants, they started to run. Okay, suddenly what we see, the smallest and the weakest of all stumbled and got disbalanced, lost his balance, and then he fell on the track itself. the smallest of the one, the weakest we considered, because everybody ran, he couldn't run, so he is considered to be the weakest. We don't know the reason of his, maybe nervousness, agitation, no? Okay, now he gave out a cry of frustration and anguish, his dreams and all his efforts dashed in the dirt. But as sure I am standing here telling the story, and now it's strange one, but here what occurred. Now, yes, definitely if everybody ran, there was a lot of months of practice that were lost in vain. He couldn't run when the right time was there to run and prove himself, he couldn't do, right? That's why he did a cry of frustration. He was really frustrated, because he was not frustrated of anybody, he was frustrated of himself, because when he got an opportunity to run, the final run, understood, he couldn't run because he stumbled and he fell down. Okay, though the reason whatever, the athlete will always curse himself. No, he really gave the cry of anguish and frustration, but it is not all about this one. No, anyhow the poet is saying, no, I am standing here and giving out, this is not just a mere thing that an athlete came to run and you couldn't run. It's not about that. Now there was a strange thing that happened in the game. Okay, that made the Olympic considering to be the special Olympic. What had happened? See, the 8 other athletes stopped in their tracks. The one who had trained for so long to compete, one by one they turned round and came back to him and lifted the lad to his feet. Now everybody running, all of a sudden they turned back. Okay, all those 8 athletes, remaining all racer, they stopped, and one by one what happened? One of them, he returned to the spot following by the all others. One by one they came. All these athletes, who were training for so long, instead of running, they came back to the track to help the lad who had fallen, to help the same weakest one who had fallen. Understood? And lifted him on the feet. That had happened. Instead of running, they came back. Okay, why? They didn't be selfish. Okay, if they would be selfish, they would have definitely run. At least one of the competitors already lost by himself, right? But they didn't do. One came, and after that, followed by everybody came back to help this the smallest one who had fallen very before. Okay, then all 9 runners joined hand and continued, and the 100 meters reduced to a walk and a banner and said Special Olympics could not have been nearer the mark. So what had happened after that? After that, all the 9 competitors, they locked each other's hand. Understood? They hold each other's hand and then started to walk towards the finishing line, not running, by walking. Okay, and the banner above read what? It became to be considered to be the Special Olympics. This was appropriate as the contestants did. No behavior added. This was a kind of a unique game. This was a kind of a unique run of the event, and that made the title to be given as the Special Olympics. This has never had before been happened in the Olympics game. Okay. The last paragraph. That's how the race ended with the 9 gold medals. They came to the finish line holding hands still, and the banner above and the 9 smiling faces said more than these words ever will, said more than these words ever will. Now consequently, the race ended with what? All winners, right? Because everybody were holding hands. That means they were all winners. There were no leftovers. There were no second runner up. There everybody were winners. Okay, not one, but all 9. That means everybody had to get the 9 gold medals, and they got also. Okay, each one of them were all awarded with the 9 medals, and because all they reached the finishing line. Understood? Joining hand. That means, and what these spectators, what they did, the crowd that had, they were all overjoyed. Okay, and they were all given standing ovation. This had happened, that made the Olympics to be considered to be the Special Olympics. This is all about the poem. Okay, So notes I'll be giving you shortly. For now you read, and then any problem if there you face, then please let me know. Thank you.